Y'all know what this is, right? This right here is what I would like to call the calm before the storm. This is the time to where we're supposed to be getting all our money together, all our finances right, getting our wallets ready before the gaming season give our wallets back shots. Okay, because this upcoming gaming season is crazy, man. I literally last night just was like, you know what? Let me like write down. No joke, because I got bills. We all got bills. I'm like, you know what? Let me like write down all the games that I actually, most importantly, let me write down all the games that I actually want to play. Not maybe, well, I don't know, I might get it on a sale. I don't got time to be playing games that I'm not sure I 100% actually want to play no more. So this is gonna be the top games I'm looking forward to for the upcoming gaming season. We do got a lot of them, my brothers and sisters. I do have some honorable mentions of games that I'm not completely sure if again, like I don't want to be buying games that I'm not completely sure that I want, but these are games that I at least like 70% kind of do want, you know, so I'm like, let me still put it on the list, like just in case. We got the Halo campaign Evolved, the Halo 1 remake that's coming. I think that comes out this month, July 27th. I think it comes out in like 2 weeks. Y'all know how I am with Halo. Like, I have a soft spot in my heart with Halo. It don't matter how many times this franchise does me wrong. My Call of Duty, how some people just cannot get that COD cock just out of their ass, and how you had suckers like, man, Sony, no, we gonna stand, no, we ain't taking this. I'm gonna stand on the business. I can't believe that y'all doing this jump with no physical based games no more. How could you, Sony? You suckers is monsters. All it took was 2 old ass Call of Duty games dropping, and all of a sudden, like, suckers got amnesia.
Smell like bitch in here. All y'all smell like bitch to me.
As soon as those games came out, they bought that junk off of the PlayStation Store so goddamn fast. Halo is one of those games that no matter how much I try to pretend I don't care about this series no more, I do. Like, I'm sorry. I do. I think they did say that they added 3 new missions in this remake of Halo 1, and is going to have co-op. There is no like actual online multiplayer, but it is going to have co-op. This Halo campaign Evolved does look good, so I'll put it in the honorable mentions just in case I end up getting it. Onimusha Way of the Sword. Now, this is in my honorable mentions because they had put out a demo like 1 or 2 months ago, and I was like, wow, I actually really enjoyed this. So I never played any of the Onimusha games before, but I actually was really liking how the gameplay felt. It felt satisfying, it felt visceral when you would do, like, you know, the combat moves and all that stuff. It was kind of giving me like Sekiro vibes in a way. For me to never play this series before, and then people in my chat was like, you know, explaining what the series was about, I'm like, yo, I really do dig the gameplay. And just Capcom, period. Capcom, it just seemed like, has been on a generational run. These suckers is dropping a great game here, a great game there, a great game here, a great game there, all within the span of the same year. What other dev you know that's doing that? So now to begin my actual list. It starts for me in August 6th to be exact. Marvel Tocon Fighting Souls. You know what's crazy? This game, I went from being very excited to this game to like, meh, to now, yo. So I went from being hyped to not hyped to hyped again. Like, I've never seen that for a game, at least recently I have not seen that. Marvel Tocon Fighting Souls I feel like what made me hyped again was when they was one, I heard that they actually like switched up the gameplay a lot, and now it feels like a much better like tag game. Because again, I did not play the closed beta that they had, but then when they put out that trailer that showed Carnage in it and had Green Goblin, like I'm liking the roster of characters that I'm seeing so far. Like, you know, if we can't get a new Marvel versus Capcom, I feel like this is like the next thing, you know, the next best thing. And I'm liking the way this game looks like. I'm liking the roster that I'm seeing in this game, the updated gameplay that they've been showing. You know, really the only other fighting game I'm kind of playing right now is Street Fighter 6, Drive Rush Fighter 6, Drive Impact Fighter 6, Throw Loop Fighter 6. So it's like, I kind of do need another fighter. So I'm really hoping that this game is what I need. Marvel Tocon Fighting Souls, it's the day one. It's the day zero. I'm no hero. Never was. Never will be. That Metal Gear Solid Master Collection, my brothers and sisters, Volume 2. I gotta get this junk. It comes out August 27th. Metal Gear Solid 4 is no longer stuck in purgatory on the PlayStation 3. Metal Gear Solid 4 was actually one of my favorite Metal Gear games. I know a lot of people get on the game. It's a movie. Listen, it is. Metal Gear Solid 4 is actually a movie game. That junk legit got cutscenes, I swear, that last like 30 plus minutes. I swear, like, not even kidding. I remember the first time I played that game on PS3, I'm like, damn, this junk got some long cutscenes. Are all the games like this? They're not. And it also comes with Peace Walker, which I did not. I think I started Peace Walker, but I never beat Peace Walker. You know, the last Metal Gear game that came out, which was the remake of Snake, that was freaking amazing. So if you are a Metal Gear fan, I feel like a lot of people are looking forward to this. Metal Gear Solid 4 now on current gen hardware. Like, what is we talking about? September, I narrowed it down to one game. I was looking at like some other games in September, but honestly, September for me is about one game, and we all know what that one game is. It's really the reason why a lot of us still have use out of this freaking PS5 right here. Marvel's Wolverine coming out September 15th. Suckers can say whatever they want about Insomniac. I've seen this game get more hate than like, I don't know, like people have this weird, like I just feel like Insomniac is the only dev that I see that gets treated the way that they get treated. These suckers are literally, for the past, I feel like 5+ years, one of the only reasons to even be excited to be a PlayStation owner. One of the only devs out there that be consistently giving us something, and yet when they put out a game, suckers just be like, man, it's just a copy and paste of this game. This game better. Man, I don't know why they did that. Man, it won't. But yet, these suckers will still go out and buy it day one. The only thing that I could actually say that once the hype wore off with that gameplay that they showed of Marvel's Wolverine, I'm like, yeah, I don't like the blood did just look like, it was almost like too extreme. Blood just freaking splattering everywhere. And then the color of the blood was like almost like too bright. I feel like it should be like a little bit more realistic and gritty. And on top of that, the blood would disappear off of Logan too fast. Like it would, you know, he'd be covered in blood, and then within 4 or 5 seconds, he's like clean again. That was the only thing. I'm like, that could be a little bit, but people was like dissecting the game, acting like it was just, I'm like, sucker, shut the hell up. You still buying it? You know you are. Shut up. So Insomniac, Are their games perfect? No, they are not. But dude, between if it wasn't Insomniac, what other first party dev does Sony have that you can actually rely on? When the last time Naughty Dog done dropped Santa Monica? No disrespect, but all they do is freaking God of War. Freaking, who else does Sony have? Bungie? Guerrilla Games? Like, come on, bro. What are we talking about right here? So, Marvel's Wolverine. I'm getting this game. I hope the story is great. I hope the gameplay is even that much better. It's a day one. It's a day zero. Rayman Legends Retold. I don't know if this is like, I think it's a remake, but it's also like a reimagination of Rayman Legends. It comes out October 1st. Rayman Legends. Let me tell you suckers something about if you never played Rayman Legends. Rayman Legends is what I can actually call without a shadow of a doubt a masterpiece platformer. That game was one of the best platformers of all time in my eyes. I was blown away by how fun that game was, how creative that game was, the visuals of that game. Just like, you want to talk about an S-tier platformer. That was the last masterpiece game that in my eyes, you say the word masterpiece next to Ubisoft, next to Ubislop. That is a rare occasion. So Rayman Legends Retold, when they showed this junk, I'm like, you got me. You got me, sucker, because Rayman Legends was so freaking great that they're gonna bring it back, and it's gonna be a remake, but with new content in it as well. That Rayman Legends Retold, it's a day one, it's a day zero. Gears of War E-Day. This junk might be, I haven't been excited for a shooter like this in a long time. A shooter? These shooters today do not be like, my freaking wiener does not get hard at all. There is no bounce, nothing. For me to get excited for a shooting game, like genuinely excited for a shooter in 2026, that's a rare thing. That Gears of War E-Day, that showcase that they have for this junk during the Xbox showcase, Gears looks like it's back. I don't want to jump the gun too quick because this is very, like, I remember when Battlefield 6. So it was like, oh, they finally get it. Battlefield back. We back, boys. Look at Battlefield now. I don't know what happened. Gears of War E-Day looks like the best Gears we've gotten in a very long time. The game looks great. The graphics, look great. The freaking popping of the heads, the gruesomeness, the freaking chainsawing, the movement, the fluidity of the movement with how they kind of kind of tweaked the famously movement of Gears of War in the game, but made it more fluid. Xbox can truly use Gears of War coming back and truly have like another flagship title that could give the Xbox some cachet, some like, we got this at least. So I'm hoping for Gears E-Day to be fire, and it looks like it will be. I am buying that junk day uno. Now, I have to give this dev, I don't know who was doing the remake of this, but I have to give them props. They got the balls to drop their game in November. A lot of devs cannot say the same thing. What law is there? What freaking rule is there to say that we can't drop our game in November? No, we gonna drop this junk in November. And it was one of, like, I had so much fun playing this junk as a kid growing up on GameCube, bro. Any of y'all suckers, I was gonna do a whole reaction to this, but I ended up just not doing it. Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee remake? If you know, you freaking know. If you know, you freaking know. I played this junk back in the day on GameCube, and my friend had it on PS2 so many goddamn times. It was on Xbox as well. Thought this, and I've been wanting, like, games like this, I feel like we don't really get this gen. Games that are just specifically based around, like, being fun, like those true, like, B titles, like C titles, like, you know, when devs used to drop games back in the day and like the whole intent behind it was just fun. They didn't really care about how much sales are we going to get. We need to make $10 million plus in profit. Like this was one of those games that they just dropped because it was fun. Who wouldn't want to play as Godzilla, as King Ghidorah? You could play as Mothra, as Mecha Godzilla. You could play as all these different kaijus in the monsterverse of Godzilla. Who wouldn't want to do that while you're destroying buildings and all this freaking stuff? I'm buying it. I am absolutely buying it. This might be like a guilty pleasure type thing, like a complete nostalgic purchase. It is. It is. Come on now. Come on now. I mean, I just said it. Grand Theft Auto freaking 6. November 19th, bro. I mean, really, this is, for some mainstream gamers, the only game that they plan on purchasing. Like, some suckers don't see none of these other games out here. The only thing that they see is GTA 6. GTA 6, November 19th. You know, I had seen a post recently, and I kind of do agree, but I'm almost looking at GTA 6 as like a social experiment. I seen someone post that this has been the worst marketing for a game that they have ever seen of all time, because, you know, just the rollout towards this game, the multiple freaking delays, then, you know, the fact that there's going to be no discs actually for GTA 6, but yet somehow, some way, this junk hit over what, they made over $3 billion just in pre-orders once the pre-orders went live. And then, you know, just everything else going on with, you know, with Sony saying that they're going to be done with this in 2028. The entire rollout for GTA 6. If I'm a dev, how can you not be salty and envious at Rockstar? Everything that has happened with this game, if any other dev had this same junk, come on. These devs would get literally hung on the damn cross. How dare you do this to us? Rockstar, well, they don't suffer. Rockstar is the pretty privileged dev. They literally are the pretty, they have pretty privilege when it comes to the gaming industry. Rockstar is that baddie that can just show up and be like, look at my ass, look at my titties. And suckers be like, yeah, take it. The marketing for GTA 6, it's been disappointing, if we're being honest. The marketing for this game has been disappointing. The fact that we still have not seen gameplay yet for this game, and I know some be like, well, for GTA 5, they ain't show no gameplay until September. Is that on top of all the other stuff that's been going on surrounding this game? I don't even know if they're gonna have a midnight release for this game, but the fact that if you buy the game physically, you just get the case with no disc, just a piece of paper that has the code on it, the impact of that was kind of taken away once Sony announced we're gonna be going away from disc in 2028. So that was really like the real stain that GTA 6 had. Like, y'all ain't doing no disc. But then once Sony said that, it kind of took like the impact of that away. So then it's just like, well, I mean, they getting rid of this anyway, so I guess I am. So despite all those things, still has this much hype behind it. Still has already made over $1 billion, more than $1 billion and we've never even seen gameplay yet. This game is a social experiment. How much can we get away with? And these suckers still just like bend over and be like, yes, Rockstar. Those are all the games that I plan on getting for this gaming season. Again, like there were other games that I was looking at, but I really had to kind of, I'm not buying no freaking 15, 20 games. I'm not going to be trying to play all these different games at one time. I'm not bouncing back and forth, going from game dick to game dick. Like, all right, now you. All right, you now. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm playing the games that I want to play. So, are y'all making the money right now? Are you getting your wallets prepared for all these games that's about to drop? I would actually say y'all start writing the junk down on the list right now, especially if you trying to budget your money right now with how expensive these games are and continues to get. Like, we need to be like, you know what? Let me start doing this junk now, because that's what I did, you know. So yeah, y'all leave your thoughts and comments down in the comment section below. The gaming season is about to get freaking crazy. Y'all suckers get ready. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until my next video, my brothers and sisters, I'll catch y'all boys in my next one. All right.